What is happening, guys? Martin is back again. You know where we are, so let's get into it. What is happening, guys? Martin is back again. Quick screen recording for you guys to see regarding new fragrances that have come in. I've already now given my points on this one. Yeah, it's all well and good saying that you got a special edition and everything else like that. But to be honest, guys, when I did a review of the last one, the special edition, I'm just clicking on it now. There was no real difference in the note breakdown at all. Yes, the box may be different, but in all honesty, guys, there was nothing in respect of the actual fragrance or the juice. No bearing from what I can see. So I think I'll just leave it there on that one. If you're gonna get one, maybe the special edition might be a bit. Maybe an older batch might be in line with the previous batch, but the current batch is now Vibrant Leather, guys. I just wouldn't bother at all. So I'm gonna leave that one there. I've already giving my 2 cents on that one. Okay, guys, so just getting into it now very quickly. New additions to the lineup. It appears we have this one here, which seems to be the Lincoln Road, Miami Beach, Florida, which I understand is probably one of their stores that they have in clearly Miami Beach. It's saying it's got pineapple, lavender, and tonka bean. It's a warm, luminous, and long-lasting fragrance. I don't know, to be honest, guys, when it comes to long-lasting fragrances from Zara, because a lot of the time it says that, but in reality, it's not long-lasting. So I don't know who is who determines the definition of long-lasting. I mean, with tonka bean in there, then hopefully it'd have a bit of weight to it. Because you'd expect a little bit of sweetness coming out there, and pineapple as well. Hopefully it's not too overly sweet with two type of notes like that with pineapple. Maybe the lavender might give it more of that calming, sort of soothing type of scent, and maybe tone it down a little bit. But who knows, guys? This is just all speculation. It's just obviously my thoughts on what I can see. The juice doesn't really give much away. It's saying that it's more of a warm fragrance, and I probably would have thought so with the sweetness of pineapple and tonka bean. But who knows, guys? Just speculation, that one. We'll see when I get my hands onto it. So, guys, again, just a quick scroll down to this newcomer as well, which seems to be in tobacco collection. And this one here is saying it is tobacco, unexpected, fresh, spicy, saying that it has a note breakdown of cinnamon, patchouli, and sandalwood. Now, these ones, guys, previous one's been pretty good. The previous one was the which one was the coconut one, which seems to have maybe disappeared. It was, I think it was called Rich. There we go. This one down here. And why have they got two of the same ones together? Not sure what's that about. Okay, so this rich, warm, and addictive. Apparently, again, this has probably been reformulated. I don't know, but this one had rum. It's saying it's got some vanilla, and it's saying it's got some white Pennoni. Not sure what that is, but at the end of the day, the last time I checked for this one, it actually had coconut in it. So maybe it has been changed. I've not actually looked at this one at all. Yeah. I'm not sure what's happening there. Maybe they're just taking that note out, or they've just not referred to it. But again, guys, moving forward, I mean, this one here is saying it's got some cinnamon, patchouli, and sandalwood in it. So again, hopefully with that cinnamon, you do get the type of creamy type of note. Patchouli as well. Sandalwood should give it that creamy type of base. It's saying it's an intense fragrance. So I don't really know what that will mean with these fragrances. And again, will it last as long? There was another one that came out as well, guys, which I just didn't really like. Apologies for the sound in the background. It is Sunday. I'm doing some washing. But there's this one in the background, guys, which I didn't particularly like. You can see it in the pack here. It was this dark, intense, dark, and exclusive. This was the one I didn't particularly like. It seemed quite green in respect of the apple note that was in there, mixed with some tobacco. For me, when I've smelt it, don't get me wrong, it may say one thing on here, but when I smelt it, I didn't really get that. You can see it says apple, black pepper, and tonka bean, which is in this one. So I mean, as this fragrances go right about now, I'm not really surprised or shocked if it says it's long lasting and it doesn't happen to be long lasting. I don't know what's the testing method anymore. Slightly becoming disillusioned with these fragrances. Again, if you look at the old school type of fragrances here, I still think that the only one that really has any weight is still this one, 8.0. 9.0 is okay for the winter time, but 8.0 seemed to last a very long period of time. And again, the notes were quite prominent at each stage. So I don't know what's going on anymore. Now, guys, some of you mentioned to me about these new fragrances as well. unfortunately, it's still pretty much the same. I mean, this one, I don't really intend to worry myself about it. It's not even worth a mention to me. Blue Spirit, I have in probably about 3 or 4 different bottles now, so I'm just going to leave it alone. Amber Eagle, as I said, this one smells like Stronger With You from Armani. This one, again, is more along the lines of Versace Pour Homme, but maybe not as strong in the ingredients. It's not as in depth in ingredients, but at the same time, it's not bad. This one, to me, guys, I did get my nose on this one in the end, and it smells slightly like it's hard for me to really give you any type of definitive comparison for this one, but it smelled to me like it was a type of, if you imagine like a red type of fruit juice type of smell. That's really what it came. That's really what came to me, and I did pick it up. It was $9.99, and I decided to leave it because after only 20 minutes, it started to dry down, and it left me with little to no substance from the actual initial spray. And I decided it was just not worth it because $9.99 just for a bottle isn't really going to do much for me. The juice isn't really doing what it needs to do anymore, unfortunately. So that is it, though, guys. We say we got these 2 new fragrances that seem to have come in. Again, you've got this one again. Mention this one about the Lincoln Road, Miami Beach, Florida, 100ml. That's coming in. And also the tobacco collection. Just quickly scrolling down to that one where you have this one, which is saying it has that cinnamon note in there, which hopefully I'm looking forward to. And it's saying it's that the unexpected, fresh, spicy. So we'll see what it has to say, guys, when I get my nose onto these fragrances very soon. Ciao, ciao.